Hello, I am Hyuk Susia.
Hello, I'm Chris Hagel of Olympic FC, and this is Hyundai Queensland State League.
Welcome to the Hyundai Queensland State League Highlight Show, proudly brought to you by Football Queensland. Our first match from round 7 comes from Mariba, where Channel 7's Luke McGarry filed this report.
The Bulls stated midweek this was a must-win game, and it seemed early on the Miners wouldn't make things easy. It was a slow first half until Blake Kremer found the back of the net to send the Bulls in 1-up at half-time. The man of the hour came out guns blazing in the second, a cheeky lob sneaking past the keeper. Moments later, Alex Plowman made it 3-zip. There was controversy for the Miners as they continuously debated with the refs and continued to leak some silly penalties. But the Bulls made them pay with the final nail in the coffin. Post-game coach Peter Takezi was all smiles.
Good to get a couple of wins, and winning becomes habit. I mean, it gives that little bit of confidence and things start to come off for you when you start to win, but you still got to work hard to do it.
The Bulls head to Bundaberg for round 8, while Whitsunday face the Capricorn Cougars. Luke McGarry, 7 News.
And our match of the round comes from Perry Park, where Brisbane Strikers take on league leaders Olympic FC in this Anzac Day clash. And referee Alan Milliner gets this top-of-the-table clash underway. Mewson. Weber. Some heavy tackles going in there. DeCipio. Cuts outside. And out for a corner. Well, there's no prisoners being taken here. The corner's whipped in. Butters onto Smith. Oh, so close. Very patient build-up here by the Strikers. Hughes. Raking ball out to the left wing to Butters. Takes it well on the knee. Looking for options close down. Oh, it's fallen for Moon. And beautifully placed by Warren Moon. In off the upright, and that is Brisbane Strikers 1, Olympic FC 0. Well, you'd have to say the match really needed that goal. It's been very tentative by both sides here, a lot at stake. And it fell to Warren Moon eventually. And he showed his class and his experience. Robinson. To Orr, and referee Alan Milliner blows for half-time in this top-of-the-table Anzac Day clash between Brisbane Strikers and Olympic FC. And the second half is underway, and I'm sure both coaches would have had a lot to have said to their charges during the half-time break. Sio. He's holding the ball well, uses his strength. He's got great body strength. Out to Hagel. Coffey laid off for Panic. Didn't really get a hold of it. Coffey in space. Well, only 5 minutes into the second half, and it's back to level terms here. That's a nice little bit of play there by Olympic. Nicely laid off here by Coffey. Exactly what the match needed, I think. 5 minutes into the second half. Back on level terms. This match is starting to warm up. Butters. DeCipio out on the wing. Lovely ball into the channel here for Weber. Weber, only the keeper to beat, and thank you. Well, if the first half didn't bring us much action, the second half is certainly making up for it. It's a lovely move from one end of the field to the other. DeCipio there finding a beautiful channel there for Weber to run into. Weber rounds the keeper. And that is Brisbane Strikers 2, Olympic 1. Fisk out to Orr. Orr runs at the defence. And it's a penalty. Oh, Smith could be in trouble here. That's his second yellow. And indeed he has gone. Strikers down to 10 men. And Shane Coffey places it beautifully, sends Tyson the wrong way. And that's Olympic 2, Strikers 2. Hagel. Well left there by Hume. Panic and saved by Tyson. Well, he got his fingertips to that one. CO. Plays it through to Panic. Out to Coffey. Coffey all the time in the world and maybe a little bit too much. Draper. Panic. Plays it in for Coffey. Back to Panic. Still going. Crosses it to Orr. And it's off Castledine and finally cleared by Collins. Corner played short to Hume. Inviting cross into the centre, and Cameron Saint rises above the Strikers' defence to put Olympic in front. Well, there's still about 18 minutes to go on this game, and the Olympic fans are letting the Strikers guys know exactly what the situation is here. They have taken the lead through Cameron Saint, who rose above the Strikers' defence. Well-placed goal. He's a very happy man. CO. Orr. And offside. Saint, he's put himself in a bit of trouble here. Butters is through. And yeah, I think he could have done better with that one. CO. CO lets one fly. Tyson. I think he had that one covered there. Hughes. Left for Castledine on the right. Ooh. All brings him down, and that'll be a yellow card. Moon. Looping cross. Oh, it was out of reach of everyone there. Costello. Morley trying to get under there, but well collected there by hand. CO. And referee Alan Milliner brings this Anzac Day clash to a halt. Well, after the first half, you'd have to say it was a bit disappointing. But the second half more than made up for it with the sending off and 4 goals. With our final score, Olympic FC 3, Brisbane Strikers 2. We caught up with the coaches after the match.
Yeah, look, for the result for us, very disappointed. Thought that we deserved a lot more out of the game on the balance of chances and the way we played the game. But at the same time, you've got to take your hat off to Olympic. They certainly played their part in making it a fantastic spectacle.
There's always a little bit more emphasis on getting a win against the Strikers, particularly at their home here at Perry Park. It's only 3 points, but it always feels a bit more than 3 points because our lads consider, and myself included, we consider Brisbane Strikers as the yardstick. They've got a lot of good players, they're a good team, and they're a very difficult team to beat, and to come here and get a win, we're ecstatic.
And looking at all the results from round 7, Razorbacks 2-1 victors away to Bundaberg. And as we saw in our main match, Olympic FC 3-2 victors over Brisbane Strikers. Redland City Devils 3-0 victors away to Capricorn Cougars. The QAS 2-1 victors over Sunshine Coast. And as we saw earlier on, FNQ Bulls 5-1 victors at home over Whitsunday Miners. Logan United had the bye. That takes us to the table, and the top 2 stay as they were. With Olympic 4-point break over the Strikers with a game in hand though. QAS moving up to 3rd. Bundaberg Spirit really need to get their season underway very soon. Looking to next round, Redland City Devils are at home to Logan United on Saturday night at 7 p.m. at Cleveland Showgrounds. Olympic FC at home to Capricorn Cougars. Whitsunday Miners play host to Brisbane Strikers. Bundaberg Spirit take on the in-form FNQ Bulls. And the Razorbacks are at home to Queensland Academy of Sport with Sunshine Coast the bye. Well, that's it for this week. Don't forget to check back in next week for all your Hyundai Queensland State League highlights. See you then.